All right, good afternoon and welcome back to our channel, Princess It. Today is the 19th of July 2025, and we thank the Lord for bringing us once again to this reportage this afternoon. I hope a lot of you listened to the voice note in the morning. I just felt poised to encourage you because we've all been into this struggle all together. And I feel like it's very important for us to get spiced up in our minds, understanding while we await that which is an expectation for us. So I encourage you, in case you're down emotionally, you're fatigued, you're troubled, you're bothered, that is a comfort for troubled Christians. Also a comfort for troubled Muslims. Everyone, whatever religion you are, just try as much to pick up from there. Listen to that voice note. I believe it's going to rejig some life inside of you. All right, then, having said that, there is an information I want to pass across this afternoon. Is almost like something that bothered me so much, and I want to bring it to the open. And at the same time, I want to ask you a very sincere and honest question. Those of us that are regular fans on this platform who have been listening to us, and I appreciate what we do and do so well, because I've got a lot of questions, a lot of concerns from different individuals, a lot of plea, begging, for me to give up some contact details of those that I know that are very sound and are trustworthy, and that I could recommend to them. But I've never given a thought for any of those things because I don't want to be held accountable for anybody's misfortune, and I'm bringing this right now to the open. I'm going to subject this to a poll. Please, I'm going to subject these responses that comes on the comment section to a poll, and the highest poll is going to take some, I don't know, I'm still going to pray about it anyway, so because I don't just want to move by polls, but I'm still going to get your decision, or your submission on this. You count. You understand? Now, having said this, there was a message that triggered this particular information I'm about to submit right now. I hope that all of us are on the same page. Please listen carefully. There was a message I got yesterday. I don't want to mention the name of the comrade. I want to hide the identity. I want to hide the contact details. I want to hide the portfolio or the work or job that the person does. All of these things were stated for me just so that the person can tell me of how bare that he is and is really seeking for help. Now listen, this was what the person wrote. Say, good evening, Uncle Princess It. I am so a regular listener and fan of your channel, the Princess It. I have been following your updates for months, and I'm impressed by your insights. I have been exploring grand opportunities for a while, but lost hope due to uncertainties. However, your channel has reignited my interest. I'm reaching out to confirm details about the Pioneer Community Project and seek your guidance on how to proceed with a true and genuine source. Please know that I won't hold you liable or responsible in case anything happens with the contact you link me up with, sir. As a director at, I don't want to call the name of the organization where he works. He mentioned the name. Under the he mentioned the name. I value genuine opportunities. I'm interested in your expertise and potential connections that can facilitate access to grants. I'd appreciate your counsel on the best course of action. especially with this Pioneer Community Project. My contact information is, he gave the contact and all. I'm not going to mention any of those personal private stuff on this channel. Thank you for considering my request. I look forward to your response. God bless you, your family, and your work at Princess's channel. Yours sincerely, the name was mentioned. All right, you know why I am supposed to respond to him personally, you understand, which I'm still going to do, but why I'm bringing it up publicly is because I still want to keep everything confidential, and that's why I didn't mention any of his names or any of his personal credentials. It is still personal anyway, so you wouldn't even know who I talk about or who I'm relating to. I just want to use this to bring up to the open for some other personalities who are right on this channel, who have the mind or some other questions I've received in time that is also similar or quite so relative to this. So I want to holistically bring up this under the same umbrella and pose one or two things like an answer or a response and also a query, which you are going to be involved here, and that's why I call it a poll. You understand? Now, it is becoming clear by the day that a lot of people are showing strong interest in the subscription of the Pioneer Grant. The passion, the curiosity, and even the confusion that is surrounding this particular grant ecosystem is showing just how much people are hoping for better financial reliefs and opportunities. And honestly, who can blame them? Times are tough. Expectations are so high, and the pressure to secure a better tomorrow is very real. But at the same time, it is also important that we all take a moment to understand what we are dealing with. As I often say, and I say it again, the grant ecosystem is not a place for babies and toddlers. This space is meant for adults. What do I mean? Adults who can reason, make decisions, take responsibilities, and accept the consequences, just like we rightly hear from the comrade who just messaged me. No matter the group, no matter the team, no matter the channel that you belong to, it is crucial to understand that maturity, wisdom, and patience must be your watchwords. We are all adults here. Nobody forced anybody or any of us to be part of the system. We joined just because we saw hope there. We saw a lifeline. We saw a chance to change our lives for good. And that decision alone speaks volumes about our determinations. But now that we are in it all together, we need to walk with sense. We need to move with precision, with charity, with clarity, and caution. You know why? Your money, your choice. I don't make your money for you. You go out, you hustle, you work, you sweat, you sacrifice, and you earn. And that is why, as much as I may want to help, I can't decide how you should spend your money. What I can do and what I will always do is advise you. I'm gonna guide you. I'm gonna share insight and experience and expertise with you, but the final decision would always be yours. You carry the outcome, whether good or bad. So if you decide to go all, even if you decide to go all in one grant program, just all in one, believing that with all your heart, that is the only one that is going to pay, just like Theobald used to say, a new man used to say, he has gone out all in one, just one program, that's only Theobald that is going to pay. Now, if you decide to go all in the same fashion, like Newman does, you just believe that this is the only one that is going to pay, then that is your choice, and nobody has the right to fight you over that. And everyone is free to hold on to their pioneer ground. If you strongly feel the pioneer ground is the only hope that is going to deliver, then hold on to that belief. But let your faith be solid and backed by understanding and not just emotion or peer pressures. Now, on the flip side of the coin, if you believe in diversification, in other words, spreading your chances across more than one grant, more opportunities, and that too is also personal. It's a personal choice, and it can be wise. Just make sure that every step that you take is thought through, not based on hearsay or rushed announcements from people. Now I want to raise, before I come, I just want to diversify a little bit. I want to raise a very important point, and I hope that you are going to take this seriously. Please, watch out for who you are investing with. In times like this, when hopes are very high and people are desperate, fraudsters, wolves in sheep's clothing, they usually take advantage of you. They come in like angels. They speak sweet words. They use spiritual terms. They quote powerful promises, even scriptures sometimes, and they pretend to be in the system. But deep down, all they want is your money. Please, shine your eyes. Just a couple of days ago, I gave out a submission on this platform of one individual who reached out to me of how much he has invested, about 900,000 in the Pioneer, or I don't know, and his friend about 1.2 million naira. And he's not even sure. He mentioned one Tolani Ibironke, a Temenike, or something like that. That he can't even reach the fellow. The person that connected him up till now is trying to cut corners, doesn't even want to pass information to that person. So in other words, he doesn't even know where he stands. It's just like he's floating. He doesn't know what is happening, whether it's going to benefit or not. Now, incidentally, this individual reached me with a foreign number. That means that person was a foreigner, a Nigerian, but who resides in a foreign country. The number that he sends there to me is a foreign number. I'm just disclosing this for you. I've not called anybody's number, but it was a foreign number. And he wanted me to reach out. I told the person, okay, reach out to me privately through my email contact, and let me get some more details on what actually happened, how we trace this information to possibly get who and who. We have some information already, you understand, which I want to pass across to him concerning that query, but he hasn't reached out, and I'm also silent, But you see, before you send your hard-earned money to anyone, ask questions. Cross-check. I beg your pardon. Cross-check. Seek second opinions, just like this comrade right now is seeking. Verify the person's involvement and role in the grant. Don't just be moved by sweet talk or quick accesses and updates. Sometimes people look so much trustworthy on the surface, but when the chips are down, they vanish into thin air. They leave you with regret and pain. That is why I keep emphasizing, this ecosystem is not for babies. It's not for toddlers. You must think like someone who knows what is at stake. Clarity is of essence. Now, I beg to also submit to this. Please listen very carefully. And I think this also could apply. Possibly, I'm speaking your mind. I want to speak on something very sensitive but necessary. Please, a lot of subscribers have remained patient through the years. Some have been loyal. They've been believing the process is going to lead to somewhere. But one major thing that we are lacking, that everyone is lacking, is clear direction. I must be sincere. And this is why I continue to insist that Apostle Professor Ken should consider naming at least one or two trustworthy representatives. Listen close, I'm not speaking from a warped memory. Please, Apostle Ken is just at the center post of all of this struggle. He is the set man here. He is the eye of every individual. I feel very strongly in my spirit that Apostle Ken should consider naming at least one or two personality who is a trustworthy representative in each department or grant channel. This simple action alone will go a long way in clearing some doubts. It's going to reduce confusion. It's going to serve as a pointer for subscribers to know what steps to take and what paths to avoid. A lot of people feel like they're in the dark. They're walking in a bush without a map. And this lack of guidance is causing unnecessary pain and mistakes within the ground ecosystem. If a subscriber is updated by a direct representative, that voice carries more credibility than hundreds of WhatsApp forwarded or Telegram messages or voice note that is just proliferating everywhere on the social media space. Even if it's just a short voice note or official letter, let something come from the source. And that is the kind of leadership that the people are crying for. Silence at this point only leaves space for rumors, for fears, and manipulations. We know that Apostle Ken has done so much. We appreciate all that's been put in place by him. But this next stage requires delegation. It requires clarity and short communication. It's no longer just about organizing the grand ecosystem at the back end. It's about ensuring that people who have waited so long don't also lose their minds in this final hour. Let us be wise together. At this point, I want to remind every one of us, or everyone listening to me right now, the end is near. But that's also when the battle gets hottest. If you have waited this long, don't allow one emotional or desperate decision to spoil your whole journey. Avoid quick money schemes and people who promise you an edge or backdoor access to the grant. There is no backdoor in divine processes. If God has planned something for you, you will receive it at the appointed time without begging anyone or bribing your way through. Also, stop fighting each other. We are not enemies. Bro, I am not your enemy. Sister, I am not your enemy. You are not mine either. So whether you believe in Pioneer or any other one, we are all searching for the same breakthrough. So stop dragging each other on these. Let peace reign. You don't know who may be used to help you tomorrow. Don't allow emotions to mislead you. Walk with wisdom and don't get tired of learning. Stay connected to information, but filter everything you hear. Don't jump on every update like it's the gospel truth. There are people whose only assignment is to distract, to delay, and also to destroy trust in the system. Please, there's a time to breathe and to reflect. Very important. Now, on a final word, let us push for clarity. Let us prepare ourselves wisely. Let us believe responsibly and also move very carefully. Let us let us be that voice of caution to ourselves and others. Let us advise, but let's not condemn. Let us hope. Let us not idolize anyone. Let us wait, and let us not wonder. In all you do, guide your heart, guide your money, guard your peace. Nobody is going to take responsibility for the consequence of your decisions more than you do. Now, before I end up this, the individual who sent me a message, do you feel strongly, you're listening to me right now, that I should give a contact to him on who to go with Pioneer, when I personally did not do? I've said it time and time again, I didn't register for Pioneer. I'd wanted to, but when I made contact, there was a hesitation I got, and I reneged from going forward. That's not to say that I have not been in groups. I've been in groups, WhatsApp groups, Telegram channels, where all of these things are flaunted. I see them. I know the admin and the rest of them like that. But I personally, I did not. Now, do you feel strongly, you listening to me right now, that this person who came to my DM privately to ask me that he's not going to hold me accountable or responsible for whoever number or whatever number I give to him? He is taking personal responsibility. Do you think I did not do something? I should recommend you to someone who I don't know, who I have not seen, who I only know you by being in your contact or in your WhatsApp group? Some of them have heard their voices on phone, but I've not seen them personally. Do you think it's safe? I leave this to you first. I leave this to you first. And possibly if you are thinking otherwise, or if you are just one person like him also, I leave you. I'm going to open this comment section. Drop in your message. Drop in your, please, let us be civil. We are all matured here, and we are all adults. Please. That is why some comment sections are locked, just to regulate the activities of adults. So I wouldn't blame people that locks their contact or their sections and all that, but we have opened them because I believe that we have grown to the level where we can relate in a civil manner. So please, I brought this open to you. Your comment at the comment section. Thank you very much. So I beg your pardon, the individual or the comrade that chatted me privately. I have not exposed any of your personal credentials. I just used this message to also pass a comment, a message, and a query to everyone right on this platform, and I want to get a feedback from them. Thank you very much, and I wish you a very lovely day. God bless you. Hoping to hear from you shortly. Bye for now.